him in one piece. Now I've got one more person I must introduce. You may recognize him from Saturday Night Live, and he's currently the host of The Tonight Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jimmy Fallon!
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Patrick!
And the greatest driver.
Jose.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Patrick
owes me $5.
I'm sorry, what?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
I'm not sure about that $5, Jimmy, but you are correct. We do have a few safety rules to go before we continue on with the tour. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or have sound or video issues, reach up and grab the radio cord that runs along from the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated, keep your arms, legs inside the vehicle at all times. From our classic Universal monster movies like Dracula and Frankenstein, to our Academy Award winners like The Sting, A Beautiful Mind, Green Book, and Gladiator. And then all the way to the big blockbusters like Jaws, E.T., the Back to the Future series, the Jurassic Park series, and coming up on your right-hand side, you're going to see the billboard for the Fast and the Furious series with the family currently in theaters in Fast 9. We are the biggest, the busiest, the most famous, the most active, and the oldest film and television studio in the world. More productions have been done down here in our lot than anywhere else on the planet. We've been making and facilitating projects here for over 106 years. It was on March 15th, 1915, that our founder, Carl Emley, cut the ribbon, opening on what used to be a chicken ranch to what he called the strangest city on earth, Universal City, which has evolved beyond features into television, theme park, city walk, streaming services. Everything you know about Universal began down here in our lot. We're going to be exploring the two sections. Right now we're going to pass by sound stages 20 through 16. A lot of history here. However, I want to talk about what's going on currently. In 2019 and 18, it films his new comedy, Mr. Bear. And we're coming upon sound stage 44. One of two sound stages used by another fan favorite show, Good Girls, which stars Retta, who of course played Donna Meagle in Parks and Recreation. Yes, Jurassic Park. We'll get to that in just a few moments there, little one. As we look over here on your left, over here on your left-hand side, what I want you to do is look at the signs in front of the parking spaces. There they are. They say reserved for $7 only. It's not the price that you can reserve those parking spaces for. That means they're reserved for $7 productions, which means the spots and the bungalows currently belong to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yes, that is his production company, and he's going to be spending a lot more time in and out of here because Young Rock has been renewed for a season 2. And if we have any Home Alone 2 Lost in New York fans, show of hands here. Yeah, right there. This is where Kevin McAllister's aunt and uncle lived in New York. Remember, they were out of town because their place was under construction, and Kevin led the Wet Bandits to their apartment inside to wreak havoc on them again, as he did in the first film. That was all done right there on Brownstone Street. Now that may be your favorite spot here in the lot, but I'm bringing you to my favorite spot right now. As we make this turn, take a look at the street over on your left-hand side where the trolley is parked and the other vehicles. I want you to imagine that there is a DeLorean screaming down that street at 88 miles an hour to take a young Marty McFly from 1955 back to 1985. Yes, folks, this is it. We are here in the most famous, popular, and recognizable area of our backline, Courthouse Square, otherwise known as Hill Valley, from Back to the Future, where two of the best VIP guys in the world, Angela Sauer and Mr. Jeff Hutchinson, out there giving their tour.
Just like old times. Gotta love New York City.
I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal.
Real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, glasses on, everyone.
shot in this tram that's driving along.
And the other half trying to fix it when something eventually goes wrong. Now my favorite's the ones from Back to the Future there, but fan favorites, young and old, the Flintstone mobiles. We also have some select vehicles here from the Jurassic Park series. Yeah, little one, there you go. That's right, that is the gyrosphere from Jurassic World and the classic Jurassic Park Jeep Wrangler. The Jurassic Park series, it has become one of the biggest film franchises of all time, each film breaking records left and right. Jurassic World Dominion is the next film in that series. And we fully expected to do the same thing. It was in production when the pandemic hit. They had to shut it down, just like every other production around the world. But they were one of the first to go back into production. And each one of these props and vehicles was used in a Jurassic Park film. On your left-hand side, that is the mobile lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park. Fun fact about the mobile lab, it's not a real vehicle. It's made almost entirely of wood. Take a look at the back as we pass. You're going to see, that's the telltale side. You'll see where the wood and the paint have started to warp and chip away, exposing the material that the mobile lab's actually made out of as it sits here in the elements. The mobile lab also gave me something to distract all of you with as four of my friends from the series pop out to say hello. They're just excited. They haven't seen anyone. Now, there is an aspect of the Jurassic Park films that they use in every film, and they use it very well. Extreme weather. Thunder, lightning, rain. He's going to get our effects going for us. We should have some. The thunder's been acting up a little bit, so I don't know if we're going to get the noise, but we definitely have the lightning. Lightning's coming from strobe lights. Now I'm just going to wait for Steve to turn the water on. That should be okay. We got some water, Steve. When he does, water's going to be pushed into the sprinkler, shooting in the air. When it falls to earth, it should break apart naturally to look, boom, there it is, like rain. That way we can turn the weather on or off. Make it as heavy or light as we need. We can isolate it to just one spot, even if we're indoors. Unlike the real weather, which is just going to do whatever it wants to do, whenever it wants to do it, because real weather is uncontrollable. Star Trek fans will be excited to know that Old Mexico here was used in the series. With that, that's exactly what happened. Right. Attention everyone, if you're sitting on a blue seat, you might get wet. Thank you, Steve. Folks, that is our flash flood simulation. I'm sure all of you are kind of thinking the same things right now. One is that felt pretty good because it's kind of hot out today. And the other is that we just waste a whole lot of water around here. We don't. Styles is the guy with the cycle. Pump back up the hill into a tank. We wait the next round. We're going to cross the border out of Mexico.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
And as we pass the railway station that takes you to the good, the bad, and the in-between on the good place on your left-hand side and right-hand side, the area where the trucks are right here, this is the area known as the Court of Miracles. It was the first piece of Little Europe to be built for the film The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Later on, the rest of Little Europe would be built, and we would film our Universal monster movies. Keep in mind, things like on the inside of a soundstage while it's being used for a production. You can see the soundstage is big enough to hold an entire train. It's pretty big. And that it has been built and dressed to look like a subway station in San Francisco. Now, you may take as many pictures and videos as you want. I highly recommend that you do. Because you never... Okay, folks, this is California. We tend to get covered from time to time. Please remain calm. Remain seated. There's nothing to worry about here. Don't step the top of the ceiling just left on the far left-hand side. I'm sure this is a picture-class hot truck. It's not actually filled with gas. So clearly I am wrong. Woo!
사비팀이 미세겠어. 예.
सी बीच बना है।
ওরা খায় ফেলছে, সবাই ছাড় করে খায় ফেলছে, দেখ রক্ত খায় ফেলাইছে। ঝলক ভাই চলো সাবিতে ফেলাই দিই আমরা। এই অ্যানাকোন্ডা আসবে না এখানে বা কিছু একটা?
সামনে আগুন লেগে গেছে। না এর ভিতরে তো শার্ক বেরোবে।
Carla, off-white Ford at the end of the road there on the right-hand side, so she can continue her trek across. I'm going to ask the gentleman once more, which I didn't get to do when we were in Jaws, but I'm glad I get a chance to do it now. White hat, blue shirt, please remain in your seat for the remainder of the tour there in car number 4. Thank you so much. Now we can move on. Where were we? Oh yes, we were moving on to the motel, room number 1, in the actual Psycho house at the top of the hill, which is not a real home. It is the one they used in the film, but it's not a real home. It's what we call themselves really what I believe to be the most aggressive set in our back lot. The airplane crash. Frequently asked question about the answer is yes. It is a decommissioned 747 fired out of the airplane graveyard in the Mojave Desert for a price of $16,000. However, the shipping and handling to get it here was $200,000. We had to bring it here in 4 separate pieces.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Stephen had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's
We are approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance, or remain seated at all times. Exactly what's... Wait, I'm going to get a call right now. Hello?
My name is Roman Peters. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe...
It kind of sounds like there's a party going on. Because there is a party going on. Well, this just got all kinds of better. We're gonna hide out anyway. It's totally the place we want to be. What is up, party people? The electric tram 8302 is in the his house. Yeah! Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off! Was it something I said? Was it because I used the word his house? Hey! So now
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other? Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over. You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not. You're under arrest right now. Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for? We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in another.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate. faced us. Ops can't hold them forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Try to move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. You and Letty ready to roll.
Alright folks, looks like we're rolling out. So once again, I want to remind everyone to please remain in your seats. Hang on to your belongings. Turn the flashes off on your cameras as Letty has instructed us to do. And yeah, now might be a good time for you to put on those 3D safety glasses you received earlier. Just as a precaution, I'm sure we're going to be fine. Hiding out in this abandoned parking garage.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Hook him up.
I got the move by the horn!
Now we're moving.
Yeah, look out! You give me the witness time, I'll be calling it a day. Not to the witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Come in there!
Way to go, Letty. Don't climb it up the missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Woman, don't shoot. That's from the bridge. Everybody hold up.
It was fast! It was furious! Give it up for Fast and the Furious Supercharged!
Over job, everybody. You protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know, it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys get good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
What a way to end our tour! Not only did we become part of